Good morning, my dear students. This is mobile computing video lecture. Presently, we are in fourth unit, so we will discuss the topic now.
These are the contents of wireless application protocol. So it is it's an introduction, then WAP network communication, WAP characteristics, WAP architecture, integration of WAP components, key roles of WAP elements, and finally we are going to discuss about the wireless datagram protocol. So it's a basics of wireless application protocol. It is a universal open standard developed by WAP Forum. In 1997, it was really very popular, specifically designed for digital cellular phones and other mobile terminal, such as personal digital assistants, laptops, such various wireless devices. WAP is basically a layered architecture. So it is based on the open system interconnection network model. Last semester we discussed in computer networks. So basically the architecture consists of the basic services that encompassing the network protocol, security and application environment. So the wireless application protocol basically designed to establish the connection, communication, internet access services from mobile handset to external networks. This is a WAP network communication. It is an external type of communication. So there are three segments. One is mobile client, web gateway, another one is a web server. So mobile client have a communication with a web gateway in terms of wireless application protocol primitives, and web gateway will transfer all the related request and communication from mobile client to web server in terms of HTTP. So basically the web gateway is very important. It will do a lot of interoperable services connecting different platforms and dissimilar architectures. And except the first and second generation, that mobile communication of 3G and 4G network, they are using the mobile version of TCP and IP. So the WAP was very popular only with the digital cellular phones, not with the smartphones. There are 5 different characteristics in WAP. One is interoperable, scalable, efficient, reliable, and finally secure. So interoperability, what we discussed earlier, it is connecting the dissimilar network, different architectures, different platforms. So it will connect. It is a neutral connectivity to make the communication very smooth. The scalable, so protocol and services should be scalable with the customer demand based on the requirement. It should be enlargeable. And next one is efficient. So it provides the well-suited quality of services so that wireless and mobile network can have efficient data communication, and it is reliable. So reliable means it provides the consistency, and we can design the services in platform, so that deploying all the services in a very reliable way. The finally security is a very important aspect of web. So it is used to preservation of integrity of the user data, protection of all the wireless devices and services from the security problems and cyber threats. This is a web gateway architecture. It is an internal structure. It tells that a lot of internal elements. Client with web gateway and web server. We can already discuss in this communication. This is external architecture. This is internal architecture. The client with consists of wireless markup language script, and wireless telephony application interface. And accordingly, the web gateway consists of the wireless markup language encoder, wireless markup language script compiler, and protocol adapters. And right side and web server, there is a common gateway interface script, that is CGI, with the contents. The client can communicate with the web server through the web gateway. So the wireless markup language will be rendered and converted into the CGI scripts, and web server can respond accordingly. So the WML encoder and script compiler helps to bridges the communication gap between client and web server. So the web gateway is one of the very important. The protocol adapters will play the role of interoperable services in that. Next one is a WAP architecture. This architecture consists of the similar to OSI reference model, basically with the bearer services. The bearer services is only to the internet access and network communication to the outside network. There are 5 different layers. Each and every layer have a protocols, and also there is an interface. The interface is called SAP, Service Access Point. Transport layer consists of the wireless datagram protocol, and another one is a wireless control messaging protocol, that is WCMP. So the role of wireless datagram protocol is to relay and move the datagrams from wireless network to external network. Wireless control messaging protocol is used for efficient error handling mechanisms such as a packet mismatch, packet loss, any networking errors during transmission, parameter incompatibility. In such as issues will be handled by wireless control messaging protocol. The next layer is called security layer. Security layer consists of wireless transport layer security. So wireless transport layer security will handle all the security related problems, verification of authentication, authorization, data integrity, or any other networking related security issues it will handle. And transaction layer will handle the HTTP request and response related services with the help of the wireless transaction protocol, that is WTP. And session layer will have a special protocol called wireless session protocol, that is WSP. So it will manage the connection oriented and connectionless services. The next one is the top layer, application layer, which consists of the wireless markup language and markup language scripts and some of the protocol adapter related service primitives specifically designed with HTML or Java. Both are the very best front-end tool for internet languages. The additional services and applications that support the layers. So the bearer services, basically the external communication. GSM is a global system for mobile communication, and CDPD, that is a cellular digital packet data and other services. Basically the WAP architecture is designed in first and second generation computer. It was well suited, and after the 3G and 4G network, that mobile version of TCP IP was written and the redesigned. Now the communication is very fast, efficient and reliable. This is the integration of web components. In integration of web components, the communication is between fixed network and wireless network. You can see the left side is a fixed network and right side is a wireless network. In the fixed network, you can see there is an internet, web server and public switched telephone network. So the communication with the wireless network is with the mobile handsets, that is the digital cellular phones. There will be intermediary between the fixed network and wireless network called wireless application protocol proxy and filters. The main role is to convert the HTML related communication and services related to binary WML communication and services. So on both the side, the digital cellular phones can communicate with the public switched telephone network or even web server or to the World Wide Web documents. So the proxy and filtering will help to convert the WML to HTML and HTML to WML comfortably. Now we can discuss about the key roles of the wireless application protocol elements, WTP, that is wireless datagram protocol, basically for transport layer related functions. And it is a principle of UDP. So UDP, we know very well that UDP is not reliable. So in a such a way, the WTP also will play the main role. Next one is a wireless transport layer security, specifically for the authentication, integrity and privacy related security issues. The next one is a wireless transaction protocol, provides a reliable message transfer mechanism. Next one is wireless session protocol that supports the connection establishment and session management, including security related issues. This is the structure of wireless network, the WAP application encoding into the content. So the WAP protocol, the protocol instructions is converted into the binary form. So the binary form conversion is called content encoding. Now we are going to discuss about the wireless datagram protocol. So wireless datagram protocol specifically designed to move the datagram packets from wireless network to external network. It uses the wireless control message protocol, specifically handle the errors. So the reason is to improve the performance of the web protocol and applications. Next we are going to discuss about the wireless datagram protocol service primitive. So the both the side you can see the TSAP are the service access point of two different layers. So the each and every layer will communicate to the other layer through the unit data components. The components consist of 5 different elements. One is called DA. DA means destination address. Next one is DP. DP means destination port. Next one is SA. SA means source address. Next one is SP. SP means source port. Next one is user data, that is UD. Then finally EC. EC means error code. So the unit data will send the request in terms of unit data component dot request. Then the request was sent to the receiver side. The receiver side, it was received in terms of unit data dot indication, that is another service primitive, but which consists of only 3 parameters. In that the destination address and destination ports are not required. You can note on that. Then after sending the request, there is no reply from the receiver side. So once again it sends the unit data component request. Then the error message was reported from receiver to sender. That error may be the packet mismatch, packet loss, parameter may be mismatched, user data may be too large. In such a way, the errors may be indicated in that error dot indication. So this is the way the wireless datagram protocol, one layer to another layer, the service primitives are communicated. The service primitives means service operations. So in this particular video lecture, we discussed about the basics of wireless application protocol, the wireless application protocol environment, and application architecture, integration from fixed network to wireless application protocol network architecture. Then finally we discussed about the wireless datagram protocol and service primitives. Thank you very much.